Hey Food Slayers, it's Michelle here from foodslaying.com, and I'm just making a quick video because guess what? This week starts the short format series of podcasts that I'm doing called Amuse, Bouche, and those are designed to just give you a little snippet of information. It's a short episode, you can listen to it on the fly, but it digs in a little bit deeper into the why. And so this week's episode is, although it's a short format, it's something that I touched on in a previous video. I didn't really do a podcast episode about it, but I did do a short video about it. And it was the video, if you watched it, if you're subscribed to this YouTube channel, you should subscribe. But it was about chickpeas, and it was about hummus and how glyphosates have been found in many popular brands of hummus in the grocery store, in places like Whole Foods, Harris Teeter, the brand Sabra, right? So what was really curious about that to me is that hummus is promoted as a healthy food, and a lot of people eat beans, and it's not just chickpeas. So you have to listen into this week's episode and hear what beans are showing up that are testing positive for glyphosates and glyphosate residues. It's pretty eye-opening, I would say. And further, it's also about our breakfasts, our breakfast cereals, cereal grains, things like oats and wheat, some of the most highly consumed, foods that we eat. We feed oats and cereals to our children, and it's really astonishing how highly contaminated these foods are in our food supply chain. So the question is, why? How does it get that way? How do we get glyphosates in our food supply? Obviously, it's being used on crops, right? So that's one way. But then what can we do about it? So make sure you tune in to the episode. It's a little windy out here. I'm sitting here right in front of my beans. Because, a lot of people say, oh, well, I can't really grow my own food. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. You can grow, even if it's just a small amount of your own food, you can grow your own. And I did an interview with Marjorie Wildcraft. If you don't know who she is, she's a huge proponent of growing your own food. She's written a book called Grow Your Own Groceries. She did a DVD series, Growing Your Own Groceries, which you can find on my website at foodslaying.com/wildcraft. And just check it out, because everybody can grow their own food, no matter what it is that you want to grow, what you want to eat. Doesn't matter how much space you have. Even if you only have a balcony, you have a small backyard, you have just a little windowsill, you can grow some of your food, right? Like, you can take responsibility for growing your own food. So listen into tomorrow's episode. It's a little short one, but it's a good one. And it's really gonna dig deep into not just the issue of why glyphosates are being found in these foods that we're talking about, like oats and wheat and garbanzo beans, but we're also gonna kind of expose a little bit of collusion with the EPA. So make sure you listen in, because that's a little nugget you're not going to want to miss. So until the next time, remember to eat clean, eat healthy, love your food, subscribe to this channel, support the podcast by subscribing and listening in or sharing the episode with someone that you love, and I'll see you on the other side of the plate. Ciao.